Ahmed that he still is getting threats to his life. Speaking of which, Mr. Ahmed, I want you to speak to that. These threats that you say you're still getting from those involved in this case on the other side of the divide, have you reported to the police in Benue State or to any other relevant police command?
Yes. You see, this is not the first time since the renewed call for justice about a week ago now. The threats have intensified because I'm being accused for being in the forefront of this struggle for justice. And I have no regrets about it. In fact, if it is going to take my life, I'm willing to do it because this is what is called good trouble. If, to borrow the words of John Lewis, the late U.S. civil rights icon, this is good trouble, and we must get into good trouble. We must make necessary trouble. These people are out to get everyone out of the case. And these threats are very simple. In 2019, I wrote a petition to the Inspector General, to the Commissioner of Police in Benue State. Now, let me read part of that to you for want of time. Now, I wrote to the Commissioner of Police in Benue State, narrating how I was attacked at the Federal High Court in Makurdi. They did nothing about it. The police did nothing about it. Upon my return to Abuja, which is my base, my lawyer wrote the Inspector General of Police, Barrister Anthony Agbalaho. He wrote the Inspector General of Police, then Inspector General of Police, Mohammed Adamu, who is now retired. The police did nothing about it. And since then, we've kept going to court up until the day judgment was delivered on 28th of April, 2022, at the Federal High Court, both at the State High Court and at the Federal High Court. These judgments were delivered on the same day. Now, after the delivery of the judgment at the Federal High Court, and Mrs. Ogunja was convicted, her family, her siblings, and their supporters all came to the court. As soon as she was convicted, they surrounded the court. They took over the court. In fact, they overwhelmed the NAPTIP officials and law enforcement agents and said they were never going to take their sister away, that she would be driven in their car. She was to be driven in their car to the prison facility in Makurdi. That is how violent they are. So these are things that are there. It's not hidden. They do these things. And it will surprise you to know that they do this because they have the backing of people who are in power. Otherwise, ordinary folks don't get this kind of treatment. So it's very clear.
So